Hello, everybody. I wanted you to know if you want to catch me for a reading, please tune in on Sunday mornings on this particular platform, sometime between 10 and 2 p. If people are coming in who really understand readings and how they can change your life, I'll stay on longer. I do use the Mother Peace Tarot deck. I want to talk to you about psychic healing. I'm a psychic healer, and that's what tarot readings are about, healing your mind. It doesn't matter if you are rich, like Whitney Houston, or world famous, like Tina Turner. If you're being beaten up psychologically, it doesn't matter how much money you have. A lot of folks call up about relationships. So when you call me on Sunday morning, it's more about the oracle answering the question, comment on me as a person. Because if you are yourself, then you will attract your mate, your angel, your life partner. I want to talk about Thundercat. Thundercat is an artist. An artist heal. I work in the entertainment industry as well. And we talk about theater as therapy. You have a good feeling when you see a certain Broadway show because you can relate. Thundercat, I'm going to play his music to make sure you get it right. And then I want you all, as a healing, Insta healing, INSTA hyphen healing, HEALING, for a broken heart to watch this video. This was a proud man who was doing what he wanted to do. And this is for you too, ladies. And happened to get beaten down. And the whole thing is symbolic, not literal. Literally, I don't think anybody could take it. But I have to give a nod to this young man. But a bigger nod, first of all, to Chris Rock with Tambourine. Because he makes a lot of good points about relationship, especially in the second half. The one I want to point out for uh, victims of domestic violence who are suffering on the loose will of power and control, of people who are insane. So you can't talk to them, you can't reason with them, you can't get any justice or respect. They don't want you to exist. They disappear you. They do the blame you for everything, and they're perfect. You know, we got a lot of that going on here. Thank God. At least in this country, United States of America, it's okay to call somebody a liar. Lies discombobulate the brain. And I'm writing a book called Diary of a Mad Black Psychic. And that's why I'm saying it's a diary, because I get so many. I'm going to go on my readings. Everybody likes a story. Now, there's not going to be any name, but every reading is not going to be an individual. It's going to be a package of a group who I get the same questions and issues. And Chris Rock talked about Facebook and the CEO, and he was talking about Zucker before he even went in front of the Congress. And I find that exercise to be healing because he was rhyming um, things with Zuckerberg. You can only guess, but please watch Tambourine. And I tried that exercise out with people that we all have to work with every day in the office. And even Tony Robbins, who I've been dealing with for 40 years, back in the 80s in California when I first started psychic healing. See, psychic healing is if you're depressed and you're Tiger Woods' wife, you can't deal with the billions that you got. If you're depressed and you're one of the 450,000 wives in Qatar or Saudi Arabia and you're upset with what's going on in Yemen, you can't be you. That's what Janet Jackson did. That's why she left, to give her son options. But Chris Rock does a wonderful, wonderful healing exercise, rhyming with Zuckerberg. And I use that healing exercise on individuals that I know in my life, and it really cleared out the psyche. Because when people get around you, they want to feel clear and clean and good. And if you have anger and negativity and resentment and fear, people don't want to get into that because they can't heal you. But if you're living in the light of truth, truth is healing. The truth of the matter is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And if you respond and deal with the truth of the matter, your heart is lifted. Your heart is light. So I'm on Sunday mornings. I want to say again, and I want people to come in. When you come in on Sunday mornings, you do not have to go into the chat room, okay, to uplift your heart. If you want a life partner, you have to uplift your heart. So the person getting in bed with you, literally, knows that they're safe, knows that they'll be loved because you have love to give. And the dark forces, the evil forces, the satanic ritual forces, the Luciferian worshipers who are trying to just deal with, I don't even want to know, with their blood rituals and cannibalisms and all that stuff. That's why they can't be cured. I still haven't figured out how they get that belief system in, but we're not worried about it because you just don't want to be sucked in. You have a soul sucking job where you go home every night and you are incapacitated. You can't play the piano. You can't make your signature avocado with cilantro salad and get money on the weekends for your farmer's market. You can't take magnificent pictures of birds. I saw this guy on PBS. It was fantastic. He was documenting birds. It was fantastic. It just uplifted my heart. See, this is the human thing. So they are among us, other people besides humans. And you cannot get that other half. And it is true. We are living here half, yin yang. That's why those are big signals. And we need the other half. And unless you can get out there on weekends and do piano recitals based on your own ability to play any type of music, trumpet, guitar, to sing. And, that's a little tricky, you know. But let's say that, you want to do nature and document the cat situation, or any of us humans for this earth, document the farmer situation with video and cameras. It couldn't be more easier. But you can't do that after a week of Satan sucking out your soul. So you come in for readings and you want to know when is he going to call, etc., etc. So when he does call, what? You can get him, but do I have to burn 1,000 candles for a month for you to keep him? And then you have to pay? That's like an addiction every month to keep him. because it's not real. Somebody was yelling at me. Burn the candles. I'll pay anything. I'm like, you'll pay nothing to me. Please find somebody else. Anyway, what attracted me, and Chris Rock is a comedian, and comedy is laughter, and it's psychic healing to help your chakras. So you can get up out of the bed and go out and just appear. It's just amazing what comes to your life when you appear. So let's go over these lyrics, and then I'm going to end this video with the song, and so that you understand. And then the bass is fantastic, so that you understand, and then you can really look at this and see how this man was devastated. It's really painful. Maybe you can't watch the whole thing, but if you want to get out of your pain, watch the whole thing. Nobody moved, there's blood on the floor. Okay, so I'm watching Chris Rock, and I'm looking at his tambourine video, because Chris Rock does some tremendous comedy on relationships, and I'm going, okay, that's a little bit too heavy for Chris Rock. There's blood on the floor, nobody moved, because the next line is, I can't find my heart. Okay, I can't find my heart. That's me as a reader for 40 years talking to people who can't find their heart. Okay? First thing that I like about finding your heart is that you should take up something. Tennis, basketball, swimming. I don't know about running, but you need something. Dance. If you want to find your heart, you got to move the heart chakra. Okay, no disrespect to runners, but basketball, you got to put the ball in the basket. Tennis, you got to use the racket. Even martial arts, you know, something that requires the shoulders to be lifted so the chakras can get some blood, some energy, because blood is life. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? Yeah, you did. Okay, that's pretty obvious to me because of people who are looking for outside people to save them left their heart in the cold because the heat is within you. And that's where you can heal with the heat and the blood. So please give it back because it's not yours to take. Well, I love that line because the truth is you have to give your soul away. Satan can't take it. No, anybody who I gave my soul to the devil. You know if you ever said that? You never hear the devil took your soul. And you can also come into private, and you don't have to come into the chat room, just hit private. Doesn't matter what kind of discourse I'm into because I'm not getting paid in the chat. It must have fell when I lost my mind. Yes, when you lose your mind, that's me. I'm a psychic healer. That means a psyche. I'm a psyche healer. Maybe not a psychic, but a psyche. Call it a psychic because I'm going to be doing some videos on the meditation that I use. If you want a miracle, it's in your psyche. It's right there in your mind. If you're not going to open that door, it's just like you got 4 car doors. One of them is the miracle. If you continue to open the driver's door and you don't open the opposite side back door where the miracle is, you'll never get it. So, deep in the cut, drowning in a pain. Well, most of the people who at least contact me are deep in the cut, hurt, bleeding, drowning in pain. Definitely. you know. But it's not something you can be talked out of. It's something that you have to walk, get up out of depressive state in the bed, and open the appropriate door. They just want to lay in bed and have the angel of God, some God, none of my gods, lift them up out of the bed, straighten them up vertically, and then put them out into a whole new world. Wouldn't that be nice? Not gonna happen. Like Anita Baker, he never came. Deep in the cut. Somebody help, because I can't find my way. Okay, that's me. Okay, I can help. I am the conduit the channeler, the guide, the coach. But it's your life, and your life is unique, just like there's no two snowflakes. Nobody move, nobody move. Right, you don't move until you've done meditation so you know which direction to move. Because I can understand how a lot of people don't want to move unless they are guaranteed success. That's where I come in. That's what you pay me for. Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel. I think I just did that. Like a piece of crap shit. Like the guy feels at the end of the video. Look at him in that chair trying to watch TV, who was a warrior and now has to be completely codependent. It's terrible. When I'm sitting here knowing this ain't real. No, it isn't real. All you people who are depressed and are sitting there and who want a relationship and don't have one, that's on you 100%. Because you are laying in the bed knowing it ain't real. There's somebody gonna walk up to your door, knock, knock, knock. Here I am to save you. Nobody saves anybody. Everybody needs to be saved. That is the beauty and the bounty and the reality of the human being. Why you got a heart. You're not an animal. They say that we can reason. Why in the world would I give my heart to you? Now, I don't know where this comes after the rest of the video because that's what you all do. You all give your hearts to other people, you know, when it's your heart that needs to be fixed. And then it'll be like, whoop, what can I say? If your heart is fixed, what's that thing that draws? It's like a magnet that draws love to you. Magnet, magnetized. If you have a magnetic field and your heart is correct, then, stuff just goes whoop. And it's just up to you to peel off what you don't want. Wouldn't that be a better place? Just to watch you throw it in the trash. Okay. Why in the world would I give my heart to you just to watch you throw it in the trash? I can tell you, anybody you do give your heart to, they're just going to throw it in the trash because you gave it to them. It's not their heart, it's your heart. That's what they do. That's what you do. I think that's a great line. Maybe that's why I'm doing this video. I've been traveling so long, I don't think I can hold on. Yes, because you do get exhausted giving your heart to people, throwing it in the trash. Because after a while, it gets beat up. It'll never be the same. Again, does that make sense? Where were you when I needed you the most? You ask yourself that. That's what I say. A heartless, broken mess. Okay, well, whose fault is that? Here's the video. We'll be ending. It'll be cut off because we'll be ending early, but I just want to give it to you so you get the right audio. And please come in and just hit private. $5.99 a minute. Small price to pay. Nobody moves, there's blood on the floor, and I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? Please get the fact, cause it's not yours to take. It must have been when I lost my mind. Deep in the gut, you somebody else was hiding by my way. Nobody knows, nobody knows. Check it out. Bye bye.